Hello everyone and welcome back to our glorious megacity Wildwater Bay as we're looking at the central space. Now last episode was pretty cool thanks to the space station. In this episode I want to do finally something that I've been waiting for quite some time, and that is the 6th among 5. So we are really ascending to the ranks of the mega corporations with building a corporation headquarter. This is really expensive though. 1 million? That's okay. But the 250 super alloys, biopolymers and constructor bots, yeah, that's well, pretty expensive. We have no blueprint mode, so we need to be very careful about how we want to tackle this one here. Once built, I cannot get rid of it anymore. I would like to, of course, have it in the center. The problem though is I have no idea how many modules I really will need at the end of it, so we're just going to add it now here. There we have it, it's not connected yet. And over there we might just have then other houses once again, right? Here, I'm just going to have the street then, going all the way there.
No longer can there be doubt. The Big Five are history. Now we have to speak of the Big Six.
Now, isn't that looking amazing?
To say that this isn't the end of the road for you. I'm sure you already have plans to surpass yourself even more.
We probably will do that. And 15,000 maintenance cost, 1,000 people. It needs a lot. Now we do have some modules to it, like the palace in 1800. We can add now modules to that, and they're pretty cool. So increase supply capacity. Increases supply capacity, the maintenance cost plus 5% though. For those modules here, they just basically increase my supply, and we can add them to either side, and as we can see, they just fit to that beautiful headquarters. So I'm going to add 2 more here. Once again, they are quite expensive though, so we need to be careful about how many we really want to place here. Do we have a corner or something like that? That might be the best. We have a nice little tower then for the end. Looking forward to that. More of those guys, more of those guys. What is the difference between those here? I have no idea, to be honest. But what I might do is I might add this one 2 times, right? And then we can go down here.
When I first met you, I already knew
perfect.
You
we also unlocked an achievement
indeed,
with that.
You went to the moon and back. In all sincerity, I feel honored having worked with you, and I'm looking forward for the things that are to come.
It works. That's all.
And thus we have finished the main story for this game. Of course, we're nowhere near finished when it comes to our headquarters. I would like to, let's just see, probably also get a bit over there on either side. And a bit on over there on either side. Righto. After all, we're going into the back there. I might still add some more houses than here and here though, right? That might be something. Next up would be, let's just see, we definitely want to finish off this area there with those. Oh, actually, let's make this, nah, it's not going to be symmetrical anyway, not from those sides. Let's just finish this front here. So I'm going to have, oh, we actually do need iridium. That is something I need to, well, win, to be honest. So I need to get this one from the missions, right? We could also probably purchase them. And just here we're about to finish one of these missions there to get that precious iridium. Yeah, unfortunately this is how we need to grind this currency now for quite some time if we really want to boost our palace. We got 135. With that we can work a bit, I think. So once again here, oh, and we also got the hacker attack. The hacker attack on Akia flows, that is siphoning 20% of my income right now, and I think at the same time, yes, they're not doing so well at the moment. I might need to boost them. Paid and transfer, let's just have a look at that. 60,000 makes the difference there. This is crazy. This stock market thing here is really crazy. We have enough influence, money as well. I might purchase this one, but I'm waiting for them to be low again, of course, because yeah, it absolutely doesn't make sense to purchase it when they're high. There we're going to add another one of these modules there, 25. Each module costs in addition, right? So we need to be really careful about how many of them we want to add. This one, that's looking fine. And then perhaps on those sides here, we're ending it here with something like that. And here, another achievement that we achieved with that. And then these towers there. For the last tower, I will probably have to, yeah, grind out that iridium once again. to have all of these towers. This is though getting out of control here, right? 30,000 maintenance cost. I cannot really do that much about it. What we can add here though is some more ornaments. So definitely a beautiful big fountain that we can have then right in front of it. But how? That's a better one. And also here. Where could we place that statue? I love that statue. Yes, here in the back. Or here. And that's another achievement. This statue costs me 1 million. And there we have now 2 of them on either side. Actually, I think we could sell something. We should probably think about that more often now. Oh, those circuits. That's juicy money. And we need that. Right, so we're at 2 million there again. For more money or ornaments, I will probably have to, save a bit of money again. We could, of course, still have those trees there. And I might also just have trees all around it, to be honest. This is really extravagant, though. I have no idea why I'm doing this. We could probably just have, well, more houses around it. I think the natural park around the monument, though, makes sense. So this is not looking so bad. Of course, we're still going to add something. There we also have lots of green area. I might just build more houses there. Speaking of houses, I do need more houses though. First of all, we don't need that much space anymore for new production chains, especially not any agricultural ones. So I can just add now. Let's see. We're going to have probably another information center. We already have the metro station, the stadium, and then yes, something like a police station further outside here. There we have that. And then we can add, well, more houses to this whole area there. Perfect. Like this. That's not looking so cool. But probably like that. Very good. Right, and we can actually also add those ornaments right into it. Perhaps also some trees here and there. About the trees, we need to be careful. We don't want to have too many trees, of course. And this one and 2 here. And then we just built this whole area. The cool thing about that is we can then use more upgrade rights, right? So we can upgrade more people. And I should probably also build 1 or 2 more stock markets in order to be able to upgrade even more houses if I want to. And of course we want. What kind of question is that anyway, right? There we want to have... yeah, but that's really getting to the end here. That should be fine. And the same thing goes here. We have that solar panel there. Let's get rid of that. Energy is no problem anymore at this point. And by the way, we've also surpassed 500,000 people, which I think is amazing. This looks fine too. And probably here, this whole row. Yep. Of course, this should look a bit more cleaner. So I'm just going to add this one. We can get rid of that street here and instead have another house just here. That's fine. And the big question is, yeah, let's just squeeze in those guys into that outer area. And that's the end of my Wildwater Bay on that side. We can go ahead now and upgrade happily away. That's one thing those people want. We want more of them. Also here, since that is a bit closer to the city. And I think over there we might also want to upgrade a few more. Perfect. One more I can. Alright. And more stock markets might be another solution to my problem of not being able to upgrade that much. There we have a bit of space. We can really squeeze it in. And I want to. I want to have another stock market in the area. This is providing more upgrade rights. A total of 2, I think. Let's just check this one. Yeah, it's approximately a total of 2. That's a bit disappointing. Doesn't matter. Now, I'm going ahead and continue upgrading a few more inner areas of my city. There, for example, we have this nice corner or this nice free space where we can add one of these bus stations. Also perhaps a sign and perhaps a little tree to finish this one. And these details I want to see everywhere. We do have some lampposts that we could add. We do have, of course, more trees that we can still add to make this one more beautiful, this area. Just beside those houses. And perhaps also here another lamppost once again. Those people that we build right away want to upgrade as well. Really quickly. Oh, we need more of them. Yes. This is actually what I was planning in here, having more of them. Just makes sense really to have more, since we can at this point afford it. To have a real downtown there as well. How big is big? That one here. We could have a few of them. Righto, with a few parks or something like that. Let's leave this one open. I think that's good. Over here, we might then add another bus station. A few more signs. So that you really want to live in a city like that. I mean, at least I think I want to. It's a nice city with small parks everywhere, and here we might just make a big park or something like that. Certainly not another statue. I think we have enough statues now. We could also just have one giant central park here with some fountains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one there. I think we can use this one just fine. Yep, like so. And then we can, for example, get rid of that one. To have a nice fountain in the... Oh, okay. In the center. Oh, actually, wait a second. We do have the big one, right? This one. Yes. Not the middle. As always, I'm always struggling with that. Let's have it here. And some more here. We can have some trees around it. And also some entrances into this park. Very good. I think this is fine still. It's not symmetrical. My goodness, it's looking horrible. We need to do something else here. I love the big one, but if the big one is looking like that, then I cannot do anything here. That's a bit of a problem. Right, let's just see. The big one, there's the big one. I think we can make it work like that. And once again, nope, it's not. It's just not in the center. I can use this one. Alrighty, one of the fountains is working. There we have it now. And thus we also have a nice little central park there in the middle of that city. Let's go ahead and upgrade them. Oh god, I cannot upgrade all of them. We need more houses. We need more of the smaller ones as well. Especially I do need some upgrade rights, and we might just squeeze in something somewhere. And yes, since we do have now the money, by the way. Yeah, well, we actually don't have that much money. I can now add a few more of these ornaments then into these empty areas, right? So that we have a bit, or something at least, in the center. Let me upgrade a few more.
Transfer route suffers.
Meanwhile, also our technology Nexus has finished its cooldown with the workshop kit, so we do have 2 additional workshop kits. I would like to go now into the biotech complex, and there we have another very interesting one. Biomedical laboratories use bioresin instead of synth cells. Love that. With that, we once again can get rid of 2 whole production chains, which is the algae and which is the synth cells, that we can thus totally get rid of. The synth cells, I think we need a few of them for the androids, but not a lot. And other than that, those 2 trees I think are one of the best ones. We have something for energy, but energy really is non-existent anymore with the fusion reactors. We have something here that increases the heavy industry. Plasma smelter use cobalt instead of molybdenum. is good as well, no doubt about that, but I think especially the agriculture here with the beef, that is powerful because we need so much of that. And the other thing is here that we get rid of bioresin, technically speaking. So let's just add this one. There we have the biotech complexes. They want, what do they want actually when it comes to their demands? I can just place one really. They need the petrochemicals, we have enough of that. And as we can see, the greenhouse they want, so we have a greenhouse close by. It's rather cold for them, so the artificial G-Lab and the solar power panels they would like as well. So let's just go ahead and have another one here and here and here, so that we have that. And then I'm going to have the biotech complex just here in the center. I think this one doesn't have a connection. There it has it. So the artificial G-Lab is connected. We go over here, make those connections there.
Insufficient research supplies.
And then, Oh, we are running out of supplies anyway, so I do need to wait a bit. Anyway, we got the 300% bonus there for the biotech. Let's have a look. We can now go into 10% increased productivity for biotech facilities. This is already helping us a lot. And then we can go right into biomedical laboratories use bioresin instead of synth cells. We need to be quick about this once again because of obviously the consumption is going crazy about that. And since we have enough expertise, which is another resource that opened up with the space station, we could now, unlock this one here. So radius of the kinetic shield increases by 100, and with that we go for the more module kits, because that's basically what we need to do in order to expand around it. Very good. So the space station is continuing to work. We need to go to Wildwater Bay right away. So what happened now here is we are at negative 800 for the bioresin that we need to kind of like work on now, and we have a surplus of 800 synth cells, so I could basically get rid of all of that. We're saving just a lot of workforce and money with that, because these are the way more expensive production chains that we no longer need. We just need a few of them for the androids really, and that's it. Also algae, which we're importing from the global market right now, we can also reduce that dramatically. Let's just go, I think, where do we have more of them? Over there, very good. Also, space, of course. We make up some space again. Don't need that anymore. Any surplus is too much now, and I guess I will have to find the remaining ones that are hidden somewhere to me. I think it might be fine still. That I don't need. Very good. And instead we can now use the bioresin that is being used here. So this is really dirt cheap, and we can just have a couple of them here in this area. Plus production is pretty good for them. I might, wait a second, I might actually get this run from Viridian Coves, to be honest. And while we're at it, let's just check the algae that we have right now. Righto, algae production in Viridian Coves, we can drastically reduce that now. Actually, we can get completely rid of this trade route. And we have the other trade overview for the algae. Oh no, we don't even have a trade route. Alright, fine. So we can just get rid of all the algae and instead use water, for example, that we don't need to import then anymore. In Viridian Coves, we're going to build up another production chain, which is now the bioresin. Basically, we need 800. Sounds a bit much. It is much, to be honest. We do, of course, need energy for that. Once again, I could also start importing some energy from the moon to Viridian Coves, as that will make things a bit easier. But for now, we should be fine. And then we're just going to add a whole lot of them. We can, at this point now, double their production, thanks to having the modules that we need. Those guys there. So I'm going ahead now and use these modules for Viridian Coves. We can export 50 over there that I can then use. We, by the way, could also do this with the rice and the vegetables, for example. I would also like to point out that we have a bit of a workforce problem. So I'm just going ahead and add something here. We need 144 workers for that. That's quite a lot. Might just add some drones for each one of them. Like so. And I guess for the module, we could use it here to, well, kind of like double that. Very good. Let's have another road. I'm not going to use that model on every production chain though, because that would just be way too much. Also, consumption would skyrocket once again.
Transfer route layout in a
Now that is also quite a nice layout. We are also using now the agriculture biocatalyst funnel for all of these factories there. Having a surplus of 900, that is just about what we might need. I'm going to upgrade a few more houses so that we do have enough workforce. I think this is though, yep, it's definitely, we should have a look for our rice. Rice basically just means that we do need a few more modules for those massive fields there. So keep in mind, on veteran difficulty, you have to grind a lot of those resources. Right, I'm cutting out a lot of stuff right now. The water we have, that's fine. And yeah, I can actually save some workforce by getting rid of my algae that I no longer really need. So let's just see. We have, I guess... Didn't have that many. I still have a 200. There we have it. Let's get rid of that. Very good. So now we are out of... No, we still have that. Over here. Perfect. Let's get rid of all of them. That's the one. There we have an equal workforce again. I can now go ahead and open up my next, well, trade route. That is the bioresin and yeah, basically all of it. And this is going to help us out again because of course we were running out of everything that we needed. And yes, with that finally we can also go ahead and upgrade a few more houses once again. So those guys here in the center to make it more beautiful. Also here I think we can... Boy, we can really upgrade a whole lot of these guys there, right? Yep. That one, that one.
Cancel the route. Your call.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods.
Right, and this should also be doing a good job then for what we need for the investors. Intelliware once again. Now we have everything, level 74 upgrade as well. We are actually pretty low on the money side because we have built so many houses. But at least we can now add a few more investors into the city center here. And also we have now the iridium, so I can once again finish my touch here with that tower that we can now add to this one. And thus my little corporate headquarter is also finished. Level 75 right away. We're growing quickly there.
All right.
Another auction. But yes, this is the end of the playthrough. This is the end of this Let's Play series. I hope you enjoyed it. It would be just now another grind of more and more building slots. I'm not going to look at the other sectors anymore because the time investment is way too big for that. Plus, I've already done that in my last playthrough last year. And I've also finished all the monuments once. There is nothing at the end of it. So it's just a grind for the sake of a grind. I'm not doing that. I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to show what's possible and build a massive city. And I think we've done that with also our headquarters in the center. Now it's onwards to new challenges, Anno 1800. And I'm pretty sure you're going to like this one as well. With that, I wish you all the best. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you for all my followers and subscribers. And I wish you a pleasant day. Cheers!